Bienvenidos, bienvenidas, bienvenides. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's such a joy to be here. My name is Arturo Mendez. I'm the cultural producer, founder of Arts Collab. We have been doing this since 2018. Teresa Davis, co-founder of Arts Collab. Together we have developed Transformative Grant Writing, an 8-week program in which we train artists to apply for grants and funds. To date, we have trained 220 artists and secured $2.3 million in grants. For artists, which is not nothing. A lot of times we are out in the world and we don't know necessarily how to pitch our content to a potential funder, to a grant. The truth is that as artists, we are highly intuitive people who are all the time looking at the needs of our communities, right? We see that what we do is affecting positively our communities. Do we deserve to be compensated for this work that we're doing with community, right? Hey, we really have the power of transforming society through culture. When culture shifts, policy follows. So culture is in our hands, and we get to make the shift for the people who are not in this room right now.
So our workshop goals are to offer a comprehensive insight to the funding and development ecosystem within the arts to recognize and enhance the power of your narratives, to assist you in gaining clarity about the project you seek to fund, to create and refine an initial draft of your pitch, and to support you in creating a collective sense of accountability to further your vision in the future.
This is a new perspective that we propose to you. Inclusivity, sustainability, and reciprocity. Grants and funds are not the only source of funding for your art practice. There are other ways in which you can, yes, you're an artist, but you're a creative entrepreneur. You have a business, and your business is your practice. And if you want to create a sustainable practice, you need to create a sustainable business.
Hi everybody, I'm Therese. I also go by Mo. We're representing Arts Collab, but we're also artists. I'm a visual performance artist, singer, and a curator, and Arturo is a musician as well, and I'm a percussion musician and a curator, as well as an installation artist and designer. Is everybody here willing to make it a little bit easier for people to see who you are and what you're here to create? And get a show of hands. Start writing as we kind of go through these different parts about yourselves and your art practice. What we're going to be looking at is the elements of your pitch. What do you create? Who are you? Why it matters? How do you create? And what's your container? And I also want to encourage you to write this as if your project that you want to get funding for is already well funded. In addition to being well funded, whether you get funding or not, you're going to make this art. You're going to make these projects happen.
And it's very vulnerable and very new, so I feel like I don't really have quite the language yet of like what my future project.
For me personally, it's hard to write about myself. Self-confidence, believing that I am an artist, felt called out, about just being a painter or whatever.
My superpower that I give to all of you today is, so are we open to opening that door of possibilities of being our own friends and our own allies and biggest fans? All right. For right now, my heart's open to supporting myself and being my own ally. So can we make that agreement?
And create spaces for creativity, collective, and healing, and imaginative spaces, inclusivity, compartir, no competir vibes.
I want to acknowledge all of you for supporting yourselves and being open to writing about how you do what it is that you do.
¿No? ¿Cómo te fue? ¿Cómo te fue el día de hoy? ¿Cuál fue tu experiencia?
Pues me gustó muchísimo porque me hizo replantearme un montón de cosas que no tenía claro en cuanto a mi visión y el propósito de mi arte.
Felt very rooted in you need to conform to the capitalistic model. And I really appreciated your facilitation of your organization to show us like we are the holders of power with culture and that we can make the shift. We have the ability to make that change, and you gave us real, not theoretical ways of being able to do that. And so when we're pitching, we're not just pitching to sell ourselves, we're pitching for what we are doing as community and being able to make in reality what we want to see in the world, both creatively, socially, culturally, politically real. That was beautiful, and that hasta me dio escalofrío. It gave me chills.
Que vengan a experimentar con la comunidad de cómo nos podemos nutrir entre todos.
And I have an accountability partner, so.
You heard it first here. What are the possibilities that exist if you allow yourself to dream and imagine? What do you want to create? Did we do it? Un aplauso para quienes en la asamblea. And to all of you brilliant artists today.